Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where we need a change of scenery. You know what that means? What we're going to be doing is we're going to go over to the reward center and go over to the gem exchange center and check this stuff out. There's a brand new lobby to collect, there's a brand new costume for Beet Cookie, and there's also a stupid costume for Beetster. Now, you may not know this, but I have a bit of a bitter hatred towards Beetster. You may be wondering why, but I'll probably explain that in a short, because people usually ask me who's my least favorite cookie. I think the better question is who's my least favorite pet in the game, and it's Beetster so many times over. I'm sorry, me and the homies, we hate Beetster. We hate this wide-smiled looking doofus. Anywho, with that being said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting all the costumes and we're going to be running with it. Like, we're going to be basically doing like a compare and contrast thing. Like, we'll run with normal Beet Cookie, then we'll run with the Beet Cookie with the costume. Even though it won't be much of a difference, it's still nice to showcase them off. But also, we do get custom stickers here and also a custom calendar design. So, we're just going to start off with those real quick. First of all, we're going to go ahead and get this. We'll go ahead and use it, because this looks pretty fashionable. We can see small little design aspects. You can see, I think that's a sweet, cool town square pen. You can see a bunch of little small birds, and especially a pink bird with a little, like, bill or contract underneath. And I think at the corner, that's some town square stamp. I don't know, but it's nice, it's lively, it's lush, which is pretty cute. Also, we'll take a gander at these stickers, and we can go ahead and place some of those, because we have one for a cream ferret, caramel shoe, and a cake. So we're just going to go ahead and put them all right there, because why not? May as well let them fit with the season. We will put a big old... Yeah, is there anything iconic going on? Maybe I can start putting them on holidays. I don't know, but for now, I'll just put them just like chilling next to each other. Cream Ferret is awfully large, but you know what? We'll put them next to a big old cake like they're sharing. Like a little town square cake, like a nice get-together right there. It's pretty sweet. Anywho. Let's go ahead and go back, because now we have a new lobby to test out. And we also can listen to a new track. Ooh. It's pretty chill. And of course, we do also have the new song that we can listen to. Playing Delightful Town Square. Yeah. Ooh. It's pretty chill, it's pretty relaxing, it's pretty nice. And of course, I need to go ahead and get that new costume, so let's go ahead and go back real quick. Back here. Oh yeah, Surprise Bear. At least this song is a little bit more like, it's chill, but it's also like lively. It feels like you're gonna have a productive day. And that's a nice vibe that I like having. Like, I like any vibes of a song, but like, it's just nice. But now, we can go ahead and do a little bit of customization. I don't know if there's any new effects that they're selling in the Gem Exchange Center, because there's lobby effects as well, so if they have the capabilities of selling those, those would be nice. But I don't think that is the case, unfortunately. Whatever. Anyway, I'm actually going to claim all of this, because I want all these gems, and a bunch of other gems to boot. May as well just claim all these, thank you. TD Pink's ready to run. Oh, hey, perfect. Also, I will go ahead and I may as well use my gems to also buy all the crystals that I need, all the rainbow cubes, and all this stuff. So, like I mentioned before, we're going to be running in the Beet Cookie's trial. I'm pretty sure Beet Cookie does have a trial, because if they don't, I'm probably just going to run her, I don't know, trophy race instead, and still do a compare and contrast with the flipping costumes and stuff. But let's do some lobby editing first and see what we can manage. Which, by the way, the Delightful Cuckoo Town Square, I'm pretty sure this has a story, which says here, there's no end to new encounters and exciting happenings in the Cuckoo Town Square. Every day is worth looking forward to when you know where to find friends and make new memories. Obtainable in the Gem Exchange Center. And honestly, this place does look like... You see the little mail pup. Like, look, there's a lot of things to see in the background, which I think is pretty cool, but I want to do some editing. I'm going to make Cookie too. I understand they're associated with the Gem Exchange Center, but I want it to be you, because, you know, new to the actual thing. Poses. I'm going to make you look both pretty delighted, and let's go with that. Both of you just look like you're having a cheery time. I think, should I go with this or this? I'll put you at the front. Widen you up just a bit, and the music is pretty good. The title, all visitors welcome. Okay, I not put... Oh, I can, but I just hit the character limit. All is welcome. Oh no, all are welcome. Let's go with that. No, and fix the E. We don't want that to be spelled wrong. Sure, all are welcome. That's perfect. And if we got a lobby effect, can we put like it'd be nice to put little snowflakes, but it's not really winter. It would be really cool just to give it a winter aesthetic. But no, we'll put that back. Maybe fireflies? No, not really. Maybe falling stars? I don't think this really needs any effects, if I'm being honest. I feel like, you know, just the simplicity of it is just swell enough. But look at that. You got the male pup right there. You got the whole Mayor Cuckoo Bird statue. You have the other stands that you would find usually in the Town Square of Kingdom. If I were... Maybe... Do I tap on the dog? Yes, I do! I think the dog always makes noises. Hold on, wait. I gotta check this. I have to check. Look at this. I'm tapping too fast. What am I doing? Please, I gotta go back. The dog is making different noises. Okay, it loops between 4 noises, so that's interesting. Anyway, of course I am gonna be showing off Beet Cookie's costume, but... Yeah, no, we'll do that, and I'll do something special at the end of the video. So, of course, if we go to here, we go to there's Beet Cookie. I'm gonna be doing one run without the magic. No, what am I doing? Oh, is this a carrot store? So, Chonky Bee. We're gonna be doing We're gonna be doing one run with the costume, but that's gonna be later. First, we're just gonna be running completely vanilla, and then I'm gonna be running with the costume just to show, you know, if it looks any different, and do a nice compare and contrast, because that's usually a thing that I tend to do around from time to time. So, we'll see what we can do. I guarantee you the ranking does have that new treasure in effect. Yes, it does, because the budding treasure will give Beet Cookie more points. So, that is good to note. Did I do any research on the Beet Cookie? I should probably do a read-up on her story, but I'm probably not going to make it last too long. It's fine. I think this is just going to be probably really focused on the costume anyway. I don't want to, like, skip out on it. I'll do it after the run, just for, like, a comparison of the main stories. Maybe I won't get into all the nitty-gritty details of, like, the skills and stuff like that, but at least I'll read up on the story. Because you may be already informed as to who Beet Cookie is, but I know the more important thing is getting that costume. And the unique thing about this trial is you have to go ahead and save captured Beetsters. And let's be honest, I have no idea how they got there in the first place. I feel like they've gotten there from ill intent. Like, if I'm being honest, it really feels like they got there from doing things that they should not be doing. But I don't know how the plummet Beetster lives their life. But considering how there's so many of them kidnapped, I have my suspicions. So, excuse me for being suspicious of how Beetster works. But that's just me. Why do you think that's one of the big disheartening trusts that I have for Beetster? Oh, and another big reason is... That was close. Another big reason is the fact that, I know I said to talk about this in a short, but may as well just let it spill out right here, too. What the Oh my gosh, Beetster tricked me. Well, that's another reason. Anyway, I think they put... They drop so much good loot, but the problem is, like, my gosh, it's so hard. But also... Oh, it's so hard to, like, view everything. But also another thing is, you may not remember this, but back when Trophy Roast was, like, still a more prominent thing, like, it is still, like, a good thing to do nowadays and, like, you know, kick your run. But back when it was, like, like, it had a lot of events dedicated for it, like, there was this one event where, like, you had to keep running a Trophy Race, and, you had to, like, keep going, or else Beetster would just take away your trophies. Do you know how infuriating that is? Just the fact that your trophies kept being stolen by a plebbing floating beet? I'm sorry, that feels like I'm being disrespected in some way, shape, or form. And I can't sit down and just, like, handle that. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, who can stomach that? I can't stomach that fact. Like, that's like, I'm basically being told that I'm losing my reputation of being a good racer by a vegetable. By the way, don't sink into that, be careful. Up top. I feel like this is supposed to spell like bonus time or something, but I feel like I'm missing a few letters. I don't know, I feel worrisome. But also, I'm taking straight, like, jelly arrows to the face. I don't know if this is a good thing for me, but you know what? It's fine. And by the way, this is the most I can actually run in this, unless if I were to get more points. But my skill can't activate again, so that's good. Just in the nick of time. So, we can get diamond rank here, which is pretty impressive because you want all those beets. That's basically the key to actually getting diamond rank here. Because without that, yeah, good luck. But we're going to make it through. Just one tiny last blast left, and 561 million points. Pretty good. Diamond 570, really? My treasure isn't, like, the treasure that I have isn't even at max level yet. It's kind of surprising. But anyway, as I promised, I'm going to do a quick reading on Beet Cookie's story, and then do the costume, so I can give you some intel on that. The only costume I don't have is Blooming Chef, so they're great. But Beet Cookie's main story just says, oh, I have max affection too. Yep. A strong, persistent rocky soil enduring wild beet was used in the making of Beet Cookie. This cookie not only inherited all the qualities of her mother ingredient, but also went up a notch, becoming able to survive just about anywhere. Beet Cookie settled in a deep forest that has been protecting her territory from her trusty crossbow ever since. Or with her trusty crossbow ever since. Storm, rain, blizzard, or vicious predators, no threat is too serious. There's only one thing that could spring a surprise in this lonely ranger: unexpected cookie visitors. Completely understandable. I would be unsuspecting visitors myself if I were to live in the wild all that time. Though also there is Beetster, which according to this little fella story, let me just get a swig of water right here before my throat dies out. Oh yeah, you needed that. It says right here, this little creature got caught up in a spider web, but was fortunate enough to be rescued by Beet Cookie. It proved to be a great companion, capable of bringing back Beet Cookie's bolts and other random weird stuff from time to time. Yeah, where the plug does it get its weird stuff? It's probably like it's probably a thief for all we know. Anyway, according to the new costume story, being Cheeky Carrot Clerk, which is actually pretty good because it's an epic costume, it's better than Farm Ranger, but it says, according to this, vroom vroom, at the crack of dawn, the freshest and crunchiest carrots in the land are rushed to a cozy shop at the town square. Rumor has it that its new employees tending to the store, rumor has it that there's a new employee tending the store. She may be hiding in the back with a grumpy little scowl most of the time, but don't be fooled, she's a carrot selling expert, with surprise discounts and bonus freebies. It's no wonder customers line up day after day. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure the reason why she would give, like, you know, surprise discounts and also freebies is because she knows what it's like to live in the wild, and she knows what it's like to, like, struggle for food. I basically said she knows what it's like to live in the wild. I know I said that. I just making sure I didn't sound, like, too slurred right there because of my flipping saliva intake. Throat, work with me here. I'll give you some more water. Well, it does give you 8,000 points for marksmanship points. Or marksmanship points. Anyway, now that we can wear that, we can also go ahead and go over to Beetster and wear the new pet for, the new pet. I messed up all over the place today. Carrot Scarf Clerk, where it says here, ding-a-ling, as the door to the carrot shop jingles, in zips the store employee, Beetster. With a white scarf and carrot pin, this pet is dressed to impress the customers. From cheerful greetings to doorstep deliveries, Beetster can do everything in a flash, but when did all these snacks get into your pockets? Are they tasty tips for a job well done? Wait, what? So, are you reverse pickpocketing? What are you doing? Wait, no, wait. No, wait, is it talking about your pockets? They talk about Beetster pockets or my pockets? Because that either means they're putting food into my pocket because they're just trying to treat me nice, or he's stealing. This little critter's stealing tips. Beetster, what the flip's wrong with you? I should have known my hatred for you would have grown at some point. It may not have been exposed because they didn't really do too much with trophy races recently, nor did they really do too much with Beet Cookie or Beetster. But I knew there was something in my heart suspicious about this creature. Anyway, we can go ahead and run again. And so far, what the heck? I clicked out the game, my bad. Sheesh. But anywho, I don't see much of a difference in regards to targeting, but of course I'm still going to be running because why not run with a new costume just so you can see all the new sprites? A nice compare and contrast. So why the pleb not? Maybe I can save more Beetsters this time because I know in the last run I saved like everyone, but I think just one. So that was like tricky for me to handle. But that's because there was like multiple Beetsters on the screen, so I was like, which one do I go for? One of them was my pet. I'm actually going to go for that potion because I'm going to be honest, I thought that would magnetize towards me. So I thought it was like, oh, pet logic. Obviously, they're going to be trusting enough to, like, float towards me. Nope. No, that's definitely not the case. So, it's fine. For a second, I thought my arrows would also magnetize toward the actual target. But I realized this is a level for early OvenBreak. And by that, I mean, like, you know, it's one of the more earlier trials that was released. Which means it's not going to give you a lot of freebies. You actually have to try. You have to try and aim. You have to try and collect. You have to try and get all this stuff. So be wary on that. But if you need to get points, you can probably get it all in the bag. Just be wary of where you're trying to jump, because sometimes it can be a bit tricky. But luckily, it's not the hardest thing in the world. Beet Cookie isn't the most difficult trial. I think the most difficult trial I remember running in was either... I think it was it Pizza Cookie? It might have been Pizza Cookie, but I think that was hard mode. But maybe that was something completely different. So I guess it depends. I don't know. Maybe Pond Dino or Habanero had difficult trials from what I remember. I don't probably remember it to a T, but I know I'm pretty sure both of them gave me some proper difficulty. But yeah, it's all up to like my memory. Anyway, this time I got you, and you gave me frozen bear jellies. It's pretty solid, pretty solid. I would take that free poster right there. It's been going smooth sailing right now. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. Wait. I didn't get a bonus time. Last time. I didn't get a bonus time. Huh? When did I miss a bonus time? But I got all those Beetsters. Wait, did I jump over them? Was it because I jumped over them and I didn't even notice? If I jumped over them and I didn't even notice, I'm gonna be upset. Because there's no way I could have missed that many Beetsters. Really? Gosh, there is something wrong with me. Like, seriously, I missed all those Beetsters, and that pole... I should have known I could have gotten a bonus time. I swear. It was just like, I collected like the letters before. I was like, oh man, it feels like I can get like a bonus time right here. But, turns out, yeah, I could have. I just never ended up getting it. I honestly do not know how that's possible for me to even pull off. But, yeah, I guess I'm literally like one of the worst cookie runners in the world, so it's fine. Welcome back to my content. Well, sheesh, that would have made it way easier to get Diamond Rank if I didn't have it available. But still, that's still like a pet peeve of mine, but you know what? I don't know why it's specifically a pet peeve, but you know what? I'm just saying that in a sense where like come on. Like, that was ridiculous. Even from my standards. Get all those. Even though I didn't really get all those. I should focus on getting more of the frozen bear jellies. Yeah, dive down back into that. I think that's a better, like, jump strategy. Just, like, do a double jump down and then back up. See, oh, that was really solid. If only I remembered to do that before. My skill can't... I was gonna say my skill could activate one more time, but that was a bad misplay on my behalf. By literally missing all those jellies. Literally the worst thing I could have done right there, but I think I did end up getting a higher score somehow. Surprisingly enough. And I jumped over all of those rainbow bird jellies. How do I keep pulling stuff like this off? 591 million points. And that got me up to 483rd diamond rank, which is a new ranking for me. Top 500 isn't too bad. Know for a fact I could have done way better, but I know that I could have probably done better with an upgraded treasure. But that's probably going to be it for this video. Surprisingly, we're at 18 minutes. I would do one thing, but I think I'm going to save it for another video. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Cookie Run YouTube site for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see this normal YouTube channel. I'm messing all this up already because my throat is shot. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.